It is a faultless performance from 24-year-old Collin Morikawa, writing his own chapter in major championship history.
After being able to win 2 majors in my short career so far, I understand why majors are life-changing. They're career-changing. They mean so much to guys and every player out there because we only get 4 a year. And to have a chance to go back-to-back would be really special. I think there's just so much more that I can get better at. I mean, this game you try and perfect, right? And it's nearly impossible. But we try and perfect it every day. So I still look at my strengths and I want to keep improving them. But there's so many weaknesses I feel like in the game, and yes, I've played well and I've been able to put it together, but you want to be more consistent. You want to work on your weaknesses. It's not like we're #1 in every category out there, but there's so many parts that you can still get better. And that's just like self-motivating for me that I just want to keep winning. It feels so good to win and be in contention. I think the energy and the nerves, the excitement that you get coming down, whether it's a Sunday or with 9 holes left and you're near the lead, it gets you just in a different state. At least for me it does. And it's just so exciting. And it's like, sometimes I wish I was in that state on a Thursday to get ready and you play a little bit better. But it's learning about how to do that.
I saw it early, and people call it the maturity. I call it more of that champion's mindset. Someone who's gonna challenge themselves, somebody who took on failure as something that, hey, I'm just gonna learn from. They put some risk out there, they push themselves, and I saw that at an early age. And the other key part though is he was very coachable. He was very open to learning and opening to get better. And of course he had the work ethic and he sacrificed to get to that level.
It's a whole different feeling when you're coming back as a defending champ at a different golf course, because people know that they have just as much of a shot as you do because you don't have that experience, you don't have that same feel that you did last year. It goes back to looking at the little things in that routine, right? Going back to sometimes what you think about. Some people like to go back and see, like, what did I eat? Like, what did I do the night before? I ate a cheeseburger for 4 nights in a row, and I was like, question myself because I never do it. I never do that. And at the Open Championship, we were staying at the hotel that was right next door. I had it 3 nights in a row and I was like so close to changing it up, and I was like, I can't. Like, I just can't. Like, I've played so well these first 3 days. I can do 1 more burger. So for me, it's going back to like what I was thinking during the round. How was I thinking on a certain shot that produced this great shot? Like, there's so many different factors in golf that you try and be as repetitive as possible, but it's so hard to do it because there's so many things that are happening around you. I think for me, it is really process oriented, right? It's thinking, it's going more away from the physical aspects of, how my swing's doing. It's hard to remember what you did well, but you want to remember those times. That really puts you over the edge of like playing really well versus actually winning the tournament.
You're on the leaderboard, you're ready to go. What's the mindset we want to bring? And again, just like every single tournament, the goal is to win. How are you going to win? Hey, we're gonna have great communication with JJ, we're gonna have clear targets, we're gonna be creative, we're gonna be committed. So that didn't change, but you reinforce it along the way.
Narrow slither of green at pin high.
How about this? How about this?
It is his strength, isn't it? The iron shots.
Going to the Scottish Open, going to the Open Championship, I had felt great, played well at the US Open, irons were feeling good. I was as confident as could be heading into a major, and that's how you want to go. Week before I played the Scottish Open, middle of the fairway from 150 yards, and I was hitting 9 irons to about 45 feet, and I couldn't figure out why. Like, I was really bothering me, and I was like, it almost sounded like I was making excuses to the TaylorMade guys, to my caddy, like saying I was swinging well, and they were trying to tell me to swing it different. But I knew just in the back of my head that I felt good. And sometimes you just have that kind of itch and feeling, that gut feeling. We just worked on trying to figure out how have the iron dig better in the turf.
So he called me from on Sunday of the Scottish Open, explained his feedback to me on where he was struggling with the turf interaction with the P730s. Our option was to build the P7 MCs, and that option worked straight away. I would say that by midday on Monday, Collin was ready to go and play the Open.
It was a shot in the dark, it really was. I got lucky, and obviously it paid off. And rather than changing my golf swing, I was able to change irons, and I'm really happy I did that.
Let's have a look at this impact. Wonderful iron player.
Yeah, he is.
I could talk about certain tournaments that I want to win and these things. Majors are obviously starting my calendar, but I just want to keep winning. Like, if you're winning something, it's showing that you're doing something right, you're trending in the right direction, and that's the ultimate test, right? It is to actually beat everyone in the field. So, you know, it doesn't stop here. Like I said, there's so many things I think I can keep getting better at that can help me possibly win more, be more consistent, and put myself in that spot, and hopefully we can just keep them coming.
That's something that I definitely respect in him. He's not going to rest on his laurels, and I don't think champions just rest on that.
I've got to keep resetting goals because that's just how my mind works. I haven't gotten to #1 in the world, and that's still a goal I want to get to. But I don't want to just get there for, you know, a day. I want to get there for a long period of time.